think it's about time we get into some horsepower hump day. Let's go.
Live from the Lucas Oil Studios, it's Horsepower Hump Day because every NASCAR fan needs a push of the old bumper to get them over that hump.
Stop. Oh, my God.
Here's Kenny, Crash, Richie, and Cole. Let's get humping, boys.
Freak Nation, if you only knew what the hell's been happening prior to this extravaganza, it has been absolutely bananas. But I will say this, you do not want to miss Speed Freak Sunday night live on YouTube or the Freak Radio Network or Facebook Live or on Racer Network Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern and Pacific because we're going to be celebrating our 25 years of Speed Freaks. 25 years of doing Speed Freaks.
Actually, today's the day. It's June 25th. We are 25 years old right now. I mean, if we want to get technical, it'll be 10 p.m. Eastern when we truly were birthed.
Hey.
7 p.m. 7 p.m. Pacific. But yes, today is Speed Freak's birthday. 25 years, a quarter of a freaking century.
Yeah. And Cole Cusimano, Richard C. Suave, you've had a chance to see some of the interviews that we're going to feature. And I'm sorry, but you may have some nightmares for the next 3 or 4 days, given what has transpired in front of your freaking cerebellums.
Go ahead, Richie.
No, yeah. Let's see. What do we got here? We got throwbacks with Big Daddy Don Garlitz. There's some Shaq in there. Some old school Catherine Legg, who Kenny just talked to recently. So yeah, so much to get to. I can't believe it's been a quarter century, man. That's crazy.
Weird.
Like there are not many things in the world right now that lasts for a quarter century. So like you just take a minute to just think about that and like how impressive that is to have something last for 25 years. That's incredible. So just congratulations to Kenny, to Crash, Triple F, Statman, who's going to join us coming up on Sunday night as well. Congratulations to everybody involved with Speed Freaks across the 25 years. I know it's kind of hard, maybe hard for you guys to kind of step back and go like, holy shit, we've been around for 25 years, right? But like, so congratulations. That's hard to be around, and you guys should be very, very proud of what you guys have built. And I'm honored, Cole, I'm sure the same way, to be a very, very small part of that.
What sounds older to you, quarter century or 25 years?
Quarter century.
It does.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I'm going, Richie, stop it with the quarter century, man.
It's a massive milestone. And yeah, I want to echo what Richie said. I just want to thank you for allowing me to be a part of this little family you guys have built here. I mean, just going back to the 25th anniversary show, some of those things that you guys did back in the day really blew my mind. The interviews that you had. And as someone who was a late bloomer to motorsports, seeing all these interviews from drivers and different series really opened my eyes. And it's really interesting stuff. So I'm really excited for everybody else to see this. It's really incredible. Congratulations, guys.
Craziness.
Want to chime in, Crash? You're just going to sit there and...
It's just, I don't even know how to chime in. It's from traveling overseas to, unfortunately, some people we've lost, but then to some major events that have happened, whether it's series coming back together or series splitting or series being formed and then no longer here. Yeah, we've outlasted all of that stuff. It's just bonkers to me. We started this show June 25th, the year 2000, and dial-up internet was still a thing. We were still getting CDs in the mail of here's your AOL, or here's your net. It wasn't Netflix, it was NetScrap. I don't even remember. But Netscape, yes. It just, how things have changed over 25 years is just mind-blowing to me. Message boards were a thing. Twitter was not. Facebook was not. It's... Wow. The way we communicated, we had flip phones. Did we even have flip phones yet? Or
we had Nextel flip
oh my
phone.
gosh,
The phone numbers that we have right now, currently have right now, were given to us by the Nextel Cup Series.
That's cool. Cool little tidbit there. Do you have like the walkie-talkie thing?
Oh,
Phones?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Also bonkers.
Those were great.
Yeah, you had Tony. They had a Home Depot phone. Who was the yellow phone? Was that
Right.
M&M's?
Michael Waltrip,
Oh,
potentially?
Cody's nodding his head.
right.
An M&M's phone or a Michael Waltrip phone? M&M's, okay.
Hold on, M&M's. What was that? Elliott Sadler at the time? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So crazy.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
So again,
But that was even 4 years into our tenure because it was Winston. Winston was still the Cup sponsorship, and Winston Drag Racing and Winston Cup when we first started.
Wow.
And then Marlboro was big in open wheel. Open wheel was split at the time, IRL and Champ Car. Just why?
this will give you an idea, Freak Nation, of where the show's going to go Sunday night. This is the open to the show. I'm going to play a part of it to where you can finally grasp what we're talking about the last 25 years, unearthing some incredible freaking interviews here. My stuff's untucked, but you're tucked in, Dale.
Yeah, I went shopping a couple weeks ago. Had to get it up for the SEMA show out here.
I mean, this guy has come, considering where he was, this guy's come a long way.
He's much improved.
This is Roger Penske, and he's only on speed because of SpeedFreaks, right, Raj?
I love it. Yeah, thanks.
You're trying to knock me over a little bit here.
I do. I am getting kind of close to you. What's up with that?
I don't know. It's like you're trying to kiss me or something.
You got Roger DeCoster, James Bubba Stewart, Ricky Carmichael, Jeremy McGrath, Ricky Johnson. Where are you out of those 5 riders?
I'm at the top of the list. That's a dumb question.
4 wheels in the steering wheel, so why not? So I might ask Tony Stewart for the job one day.
Tony, is it true that Jeff Gordon takes all your women?
The only one he's taken from me is Crash, so I didn't think it was that big a deal.
Who does Chip Ganassi like better?
Dan Weldon, for sure.
Well, me, of course. I've been around long enough. I think I'm almost the longest standing driver in this team.
You know, what are you talking about, man? You know, the day they stop having cars in the inner city, I'll stop smoking. Until then, don't insult my intelligence.
Some nice young ladies are taking notice of you.
Yeah, I guess that's a good thing. At least they're looking at me. I hope they're looking at me because I'm hot.
You know what? I'm very comfortable wearing this, and you know, if you think I'm a oh well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Some of the things that we said live on the Freak Radio Network and on TV and didn't even blink when we used the word slut.
That's why you're around for 25 years. You kidding me? No one else was doing that or is doing that. It's true, though. And that was my draw to SpeedFreaks, honestly.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm actually kind of embarrassed.
No.
Am I red? I feel red.
you are.
Maybe a tiny bit, yes.
Hey, it's okay. Taylor Swift has a song called Slut, so it's okay.
There we go.
I just
Not
like
Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift.
Okay, we can go with that.
I'll hold my comment on that one.
That's the over.
I'll hold my comment on that
If you're
one.
gambling at home, that is, we have the over 1.5 references to that word on the show on this Wednesday. Congratulations.
You know, it all changed. If we're going to talk about big worldwide events that changed our show, we could talk about that tsunami when we were in Barcelona and how New Year's was a different because of that. We could talk about Osama bin Laden. We could talk about COVID. So many things, but the Janet Jackson, Justin Timberlake halftime is what really changed our show, and how some of those words we couldn't say anymore. Some of our phrasing had to change. FCC regulations were completely obliterated thanks to Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake.
That was on my birthday.
Oh, is that right?
What a gift. What a gift, Richie.
I kid you not. I was watching. I kid you not.
You got boob on your birthday.
God, it's just true. I was 12. So I turned 12 during that Super Bowl.
Wow.
Oh my goodness! And we were on the air.
And you know what's funny is, like, I don't think I was from what I remember, I don't think I actually saw it happen because I was looking down or I was talking. My whole family, we were watching the Super Bowl as my entire family. So it was myself, my parents, my sisters, my grandparents, my aunt, and my cousins. Like, all of us were watching the game together, and I don't think I watched that because I think I was, like I said, I think I was looking down or talking to somebody when it happened, and then I just heard everybody go, "Whoa!" What was? And that's it. That's what I would remember from that day.
Birthday boob.
Crasher is right. It was a free-for-all up until that moment.
Thanks to
and
Howard Stern.
Media changed. Howard Stern changed. We were referenced several times as the Howard Stern of motorsports, minus some things that Howard Stern did.
We just wouldn't go that far. Yeah.
Given the way we would approach drivers and interviews and teams and so forth, we scared the hell out of some of the series.
Oh, yeah.
We did. Absolutely.
Most notably, CART and NHRA. Oh, excuse me, not NHRA. Most notably, CART and NASCAR.
Right.
Yeah.
And I did find the picture, Crasher, there where Joe
Heitzler,
who was the president of CART at the time, he snubbed us on an interview early on in our tenure, and we hammered him and CART for the entire year.
I believe the year 2001?
They,
or two.
Some of Crasher's old friends were warning her, man, we're going to take her credential away, you're going to get hammered. By the time CART rolled through California Speedway in November, Joe Heitzler, there's pictures of Joe Heitzler bowing down to us. It was so Howard Stern-esque.
I mean, the thing is, though, like now these series, especially like NASCAR, where they're starving for personality, they would kill for the content you guys were putting out back then that you'll see on Sunday's show.
The content they were once scared of.
Exactly.
Yes, you're exactly right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
When we started this show, and it's doggone it, Ryan McGee sent me one of the most unique voicemail messages, because I asked Ryan McGee, who's with ESPN, and who was producing
RPM
Tonight when we started this show, and we hammered RPM Tonight for John Kernan wearing a pink shirt and a tie and sitting at a desk, and how pit reporters would have suits and ties in the pits reporting on motorsports. It just blew our minds. So we came at it from 180 degrees, where we plowed everybody in our way. And I look at myself now, and I think, man, I'm at that age of those old bastards that I was hammering 25 years ago. And I look at Richie and Cole, who frankly are the core demographic of motorsports. Still, motorsports skews a little older, but you two are still the core in motorsports. I've never been afraid or like, oh man, am I going to sound old or look old? I've never had that emotion, because I don't feel it and I don't feel like I exude it, all right? I may look old, but if I get to a point where it's like, oh my God, I look and sound old, and I am that guy literally on the lawn, without socks and my penny loafers, screaming at people, then please kick me to the curb, all right? Please. Because I don't want to be that guy. I still want to have some relevance to the sport and to this whole multimedia thing that we've helped create with SpeedFreaks.
Well, that's one of the reasons we've lasted 25 years, aka a quarter of a century, is because you will not grow up, and I love that about you. One of the many things I love about you, you constantly embrace what's new, and you won't let the oldness ever enter your cerebellum. So yeah, that's why we're successful, is because of you constantly saying, what would the 25-year-old Kenny Sargent do? What would the 30-year-old Kenny Sargent do? And here we go.
And with an 11-year-old, who would have thought we'd have a freaking 11-year-old 25 years into this?
Well, 25 years ago, you and I didn't quite get along. Let's be perfectly honest.
Man, we don't have
We don't need to go into that story. But let's just say that thinking 25 years later we'd be married and with a daughter, never would have predicted that.
Well, getting back to your comment, I think the technology helped save me, frankly. The technology really helped save, because I was getting tired of the limits in technology and being able to do what we really felt we wanted to do. Granted, we haven't taken advantage of it. Financially, we haven't been able to, but to take advantage of it at its fullest. But everything that has come our way, we've utilized it, I would say, to better what we do, whereas some individuals who've come and gone just haven't used the technology to its best. I'm trying to state some facts here without digging at other people, frankly.
No, I get it. Patience is also a thing. You're a very patient person. We are all very patient. Even Richie's been with us for 11 years, and there's a lot of patience that goes in that tenure. So yeah, a lot of people just say, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
I'm done. Either they are disheartened by the industry, which is a real thing. They're disheartened by social media, which is also very real, the drain that can have on you, or just media in general. So patience, that's what keeps you going as well.
Two other things I want to mention. One is Adderall helps. And two, Richie and Cole and Cody, who's behind the scenes. This is a humble brag. I've always prided myself in surrounding people in my life that are younger. Just because I believe, whether it's intentional or not, it's a stewardship for individuals whether it's going deeper into motorsports or it's just simple things in life on how to handle things. I've always considered surrounding myself with younger people because I have mentors in my life, whether they intended to do it or not. The reason I'm sitting here behind this freaking snappy camera that mentored me, again, intentionally or not, with Cody, Cole, and Richie, it's been reinvigorating to continue to do this, right?
Valid.
Would you say that? And again, I'm in the middle of an 11-year-old's life and younger parents, which also is another aspect of forcing me to stay younger. That and Adderall. What do you? I will say this. I stopped listening to Joe Rogan a long damn time ago. But one thing he said many years ago before he blew up was, he said, oh yeah, Adderall. It's the get shit done drug. And I went, wow. I'm going to check that out. Maybe that's, let's just leave it at that. What's wrong with you? What, Richie?
There's instant, there's time release, there's,
This is. We've come in the 11 years I've been with the show. It used to be back when we were doing the nighttime show on the radio station here in Phoenix. How often Kenny would mention Ambien?
Yes.
So we've come. That's how full circle we've come in the decade here. Cole is we've gone from the Ambien phase of Kenny from many years ago into when he was a new dad back in the day.
How to get to sleep. Basically, that's all about getting to sleep.
to the Adderall Kenny of today.
How to stay awake.
Now how to stay awake.
All right. So that's a great example of the evolution of the show and Speed Freaks and Kenny Sargent. I love that.
And for all of you popping out kids, the evolution of your soon-to-be dad life. Yes, this is what you do.
Yeah, you try and be a freaking rock star. And when I listen to interviews with we're getting into a rabbit hole, but when you listen to honest fathers talk, nice. It's tough. And it's not as tough as a mother, but trying to hold down a full-time job and own a business and then I just have one kid and I'm gassed. And I didn't believe these fathers in my 30s and 40s. Oh, come on, you puss. Whoa.
Oh, it is that hard.
It's like the Rolling Stones sung about it evidently back in the late 60s, Mother's Little Helper. I guess that was Adderall back in the day.
Oh, it wasn't Adderall, babe.
Yeah.
Something different.
And let me tell you, Ambien ain't dead, baby. It's a great sandwich. It's a great sandwich I got there, baby. Ambien, those are...
Okay, hold on. I got to tell an Ambien story. I mean, it's not just one story. It's just
that Cole and Cody don't know about these
they don't know
Ambien stories,
Let's hear it.
You know when Kenny has taken some Ambien and didn't go straight to bed when certain things get ordered on Amazon. Or let's say when we were living in California, he thought it'd be funny to play a joke on one of his friends.
Oh, you're not going to go with that one, man.
Oh, yeah.
Please,
let's hear it.
Oh,
Let's hear it.
Jesus, Palomina.
Yeah. Instead,
it actually happened in South Padre Island. I was on an Ambien there, and I ordered this stupid stuff.
Okay, just tell him then.
No, I don't want to.
Let's hear it.
I want to hear it from you.
He ordered penis pills, but he didn't send it to his friend.
Do you remember the ad Extends? Remember that? Remember that?
He's on Ambien. He's like, what can I order to send to my friend Lanny? Nope, didn't go to Lanny. Came to our house in California. Oh, honey, did you? No, but I think you answered the door. Honey, did you order these? I'm like, oh no. What did you do, babe?
You don't remember that stuff. There are Instagram posts back when I were doing our Fox Sports 910 days that I would post on Ambien, and it was so esoteric and so freaking children of the corn flower power type shit. There's a shot of her belly. There's a shot of her belly. I took a picture with. She's pregnant, 9 months pregnant, and the sun's coming in on her belly. I got a picture of it, and I put it up on Instagram like I was being so serious about it.
Oh, you thought it was beautiful.
Oh, and the words it was just hideous.
shudders in the shadows of my future.
Oh my God.
It's so stupid. It's still up there too, man.
Oh, I'm digging for that one.
Scroll
I'm
through
digging.
Kenny's Instagram. Yes.
I'm digging. Oh, Cody's on it. Big Johnson's on it.
Yep.
Speaking of extends, Big Johnson.
Oh my God. Yep.
It's a good hump day.
Speaking of extends.
It's just on the hump, right?
Hey. Oh, man.
Oh, yes. And anyway, you would also find peanut butter on a knife that had not been cleaned off in the sink. And when I'd go down first thing in the morning, Kenny took an Ambien last night because he got in the peanut butter jar.
3 nights ago, I finished a whole bag of Lay's.
Did you really?
You just reminded me of it. Yeah. And so Crasher doesn't know about it. I take the bag out to recycle so she doesn't see it.
Hey, well, now she knows. See the cat's out of the bag.
Yeah, it just came to me. I forgot about it.
As long as they weren't Henley's Takis, then you're okay.
I have finished piles of ice cream with Ambien. Yeah. Oh, it's just, and you wake up in the morning. You have the same reaction you do when you think about getting drunk the night before. Oh, did I really? Oh, no, you slap. I wake up in the morning, I'm feeling good, and I think, oh, bam.
Can I just ask a personal question?
No, hell no.
What happened to the chocolate Indy car that was in our fridge? I know.
I wasn't on Ambien when I ate that damn thing. I just wanted some freaking chocolate.
I knew it.
I ate it.
But I knew
and frankly, I saved you guys from that. Was not good chocolate.
Wow.
Well, it's probably because it's been hot, cold.
Yeah, it was not good chocolate.
Okay. Oh, he might be lying. Because Richie, you had yours. Yours was pretty good, I bet.
I ate mine. It was great.
Well, yeah, you didn't go through the hot, cold, hot sweat. This is. Just go with me, Richie. Come on, man. It was not good.
Oh, see? Go with me, Richie. I'm lying, Richie. Go with me. I get it. You ate it.
All right.
This is a motorsports show, right?
Yeah, it is. By the way, I know my sister's watching right now. She sent us this lovely fold-out our card here with some friends and family, mostly family members, autographing. Congratulations to 25 years of
Way cool.
SpeedFreaks. Love her, love Mike. Thank you guys very much for supporting the Freak Nation. Whew. What do we do now? You want to do some NASCAR brackets, baby?
We can in a second, but can I mention this real quick? Because I just, to kind of put a wrap on the 25-year thing, and I think this is the perfect way to do this, which is Dan Weldon showed up in the open there. Crash talking to Dan Weldon, who unfortunately we've lost across the 25 years, unfortunately. Cole, if you haven't seen it yet, go check out Lionheart on HBO Max. You will cry. You will 100% cry watching it, and that's okay. And I bring this up intentionally because I saw Sebastian Weldon, the son of Dan Weldon, showed up on my timeline last week. He won a race. Sebastian Weldon wins in first Monza Italian F4 encounter. So he's racing Formula 4 right now, and he actually won a race last week.
Oh, that's awesome.
Sebastian Weldon.
Sebastian and Oliver Weldon are both climbing through the ranks, and that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Yeah. It is going to be neat. Within the next 10 years, we're going to see where they end up. But yeah, good for you for bringing that up because it is fun to follow.
That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of talk on like the Brextons and the Keelans of the world. That's I never knew that. That's really cool to hear.
That's a good comparison.
Are they like around the same age?
No, they're a little older.
Oh, okay.
Is one 16 yet? Sebastian?
I don't have their ages in front of me here,
but they're like in their teens. Oh wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty
Listen,
cool.
if I'm still sitting behind this goddamn mic when they win a IndyCar race, please.
Kenny, that could be in 5 years. I'm just saying. That could be in 5 years. Look at Nolan. Nolan Siegel's not even of legal drinking age yet. That could be Sebastian and Oliver.
That'd be year 30.
This segment brought to you by Weekend at Bernie's.
You never know.
Got it live.
We prop Kenny up. Hey, babe. God. It's been a ride. Let's put it that way. It's been a ride. Okay, one thing there's no way we could have predicted 25 years ago is that motorsports would go to bracketology. No way.
Hey, look at that transition.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
saying.
Bang. Richie, how do you want to do this? So let's first set it up, my friend, right?
Okay, yeah. So you can go on NASCAR.com and you can fill out your brackets for the in-season tournament that is happening over the next 5 weeks. It's starting at Echo Park Speedway. I'm gonna call it Echo Park Speedway. Okay, shout out Echo Park Speedway. I'm not calling it Atlanta. I actually like Echo Park Speedway better. It sounds cooler. It sounds more important than Atlanta Motor Speedway. Okay. Anyway.
EPS.
So it starts. Yeah. So the in-season tournament starts going up on Saturday night at Echo Park Speedway, and there'll be 5 rounds of this across the next 5 weeks on TNT. The top 32 drivers have been seeded. And you can go to NASCAR.com and you can fill out your bracket on who's going to win. Up for grabs is $1 million, Chase Elliott, in case you're wondering. He had to be reminded of what is up for grabs.
Right. He doesn't care, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Allegedly.
We played that back on Sunday night. But Kenny, you have yet to fill out your bracket. So if you're watching us here, you can see the bracket, and we're gonna let Kenny fill out his bracket live on the show.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, here we go. So this you have a lot of choices.
This is the content people want to see right
now. It is awesome, isn't it?
And you have to give your reasons why, and they cannot necessarily be true.
All right. Well, let's start off with our matchup number 1. Do you really need an explanation of why I picked Denny Hamlin crash?
No, I don't. I'm wanting some of your sense of humor to come through.
He's the 1 seed.
Yeah, he is.
I'll go with that. Kyle Busch will be in match 2. What?
Wait, you're deselecting them.
Oh, am I?
Yeah. Don't click them. Don't click if you haven't already clicked before. Yeah.
What the hell just happened?
There we go.
So it's already picked. So it's already picked it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. Oh hell.
No,
it's back. It's back. It's back.
All right. So you got Hamlin and Busch.
So this is again the whole deal here was everybody was sailing through the brackets. They wouldn't accept my username. So evidently it's kept all of my picks. Okay. Right.
Most of them, it seems like. Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got Bowman moving on. I've got all right, Chase Elliott. Where is my quasi long shot? I've got a long shot. I think it was McDowell. I've got going rounds.
Yeah, good.
There is a lot of road courses. I think there's 2 of them.
That's
we have Chicago and we have Watkins Glen.
Sonoma.
Oh, sorry, Sonoma. Yes.
So there you go. I've got McDowell.
Street course, road course, like
against Ty Gibbs. I mean, that was a tough one for me. McDowell versus AJ Allmendinger.
Oh, yes. That is hard.
Mm-hmm.
That is really hard.
I just went with who's having the better year. McDowell, not by landslide by any stretch.
But that's okay. That's the Atlanta round, though. Mm-hmm. These 2 road course specialists are in the Atlanta round. They're up against each other. I would go McDowell because I think he's got a better record at Echo Park.
Bigger speedway.
Yep.
I mean, super speedway.
Yep.
Let me see. And I've got McDowell beating Zane Smith. No, I don't. Hold on. What do I have here? I have
Thank you, God, Ty.
Yeah. Right?
Hey.
Thank you, God, Ty.
All right. I've got Gilliland beating Buscher, and then I've got McDowell and Gilliland meeting in. Where the hell is that? Where is it? Where is that matchup? Oh, it's Sonoma. Right.
Yeah, that would be the round of 8.
Got it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh wow! Look at this.
They need to rename these
Spoiler
races
alert.
Sonoma round of 8 so that people fully understand.
All right. So you see.
This is very confusing.
This
It is.
Yeah.
So it's not easy. Sorry, Freak Nation. So do I have McDowell winning it all?
No, he's in your semis though for sure. So he'll be going up against maybe a Chase Elliott.
Oh, it's not moving over for me.
Oh, maybe you do. Well, yeah, it is. Right?
Is that it?
I think it
Picks
might be.
1 of 2.
But yeah, that'd be like that. Oh, here we go. Scroll up.
Scroll up. Yeah. See?
Oh wow.
No. Because I thought I had Christopher Bell winning it all. Oh, I need to pick Skipjack over here. Oh,
you're missing
see.
one. Who are you missing?
There we go. Just because.
yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Aha.
Okay.
Snorkeler. Right, it's okay. I'm gonna take Bowman.
Ooh.
Yeah, Bowman's on a roll. Let's see. What do we got here? This is awesome. Thank goodness this isn't radio.
This would not fly on radio.
No, I actually enjoy this. This is great.
Yeah,
So Bell and
This is kinda
McDowell,
fun.
final round
Bell.
of is it Dover?
There we go.
No, it's not Dover.
Oh, yeah, and there. Okay, it kept everything in there. My tiebreaker, .0697.
Nice. Like it.
Nice.
All right,
Okay, so you have Christopher Bell winning it all.
Yes. All right. So, what's my username?
Skipjack.
All right.
It's got to be Skipjack.
Skipjack 69. Skipjack 69.
Jack 69. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. There it is.
Oh! There we go.
Bang!
Christopher Bell is Kenny's winner.
All right.
Okay.
It said it wasn't going to take some profanity stuff, but it loves
Michael
69.
McDowell. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Christopher Bell and Michael McDowell. I like it.
The reason we're sitting behind these freaking microphones, guys, is because that's just how I roll. This was a long shot gamble that we're sitting here 25 years.
Valid.
And I figured, hell, why not? You know, I'll hit every quarter century.
So you got a final four of Bowman, Bell, Larson, and McDowell. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
All right. Do you guys? How do you want to share your happy?
No, I got it in the on the side here, so you can get rid of your thing,
Okay.
get rid of your thing, and I'll bring up ours. Now Cole and I actually shared the same winner. Spoiler alert. Let's go. This is Cole's first, I think. Take a look at that.
Yeah, so I put my money stop brain to the test here, broke out some stats, went based off what I've seen recently, and it led to Kyle Larson, but I will say it was very difficult for me to not go with Chase Elliott over him, just because he is on that, he's on the bubble, you could say, for the playoffs. This is a very big stretch here coming up, down to the regular season wire. I really think it's going to come down to Larson, Elliott, and Buescher for that bracket winner. A lot of road courses, which caters to all three of those drivers, Elliott, Buescher, and Larson. But in the end, assuming Larson has a good run at Atlanta, I think all roads lead to him winning the thing. Yeah. And I was very harsh, by the way, on the in-season bracket. It was fun to play along. I think it's again, going to bring in a lot more eyes and whatnot, but I think the playoffs are the bigger deal for the drivers themselves. I don't think they're really caring about the $1 million prize like the fans are.
Okay, yeah.
I'll take $1 million.
Yeah, I was surprised. I put out a poll on Sunday during Sunday's show, and I asked, are you excited for it? Yes, no. The early returns were 60% no, 40% yes. That is flipped. It is now 60% yes, 40% no. So for whatever reason, things have flipped now, and people seem to be into this now. And I'm curious to see if that continues, especially as people fill out their brackets. Okay, so we have Cole's winner.
Hold on real quick. I wonder, when did the brackets actually get made public so that you can fill them out? Was that after Sunday?
It was Monday.
So I wonder if that just started to get the juices flowing.
I was going to say, I think because kind of like my mindset, like I was so against it on Sunday when we recorded, then I actually did the bracket and I was like, oh, you know what, that's kind of cool. So.
All right, so me and Cole share the same winner. I'm taking Kyle Larson as well. He's the defending winner of the Brickyard 400, and that's why I'm picking him. I think that's why he's going to be my winner here. That you go to the Brickyard, Kyle Larson defending winner. He knows it well because of IndyCar, of course, and that's who I'm going with. I also picked Brett Keselowski to make it because I'm on the Keselowski train now.
Me too.
Which is seemingly like he's just going to find a way to be. He was good at Pocono, almost won. I almost called that, by the way. If you listened to last week, I was like, "Hey, Brad Keselowski's going to win." And Christopher Buescher's really good on road courses, and so I think this is the time of year where RFK is going to get it going, and they're going to find getting themselves into a good position to challenge Kyle Larson there. So, give me Kyle Larson, baby, which I know shocks everybody.
That does.
Larson's biggest fan in the room, right there.
Hell yeah, let's go! Come on.
Did Crash submit hers?
No, I did not. Because
thanks for playing along, Crash.
Yeah. No, I know. Henley, our daughter, wants to do one with me, so I'm waiting. We will do one. We have until what? Saturday morning?
We got plenty of time.
Yeah.
Shout out to Henley, by the way, because she's really good at picking these brackets. There was a time years ago, speaking of 25th
I'm
anniversary.
glad you're going to bring this up.
I'm going to bring this up. Yeah, she kicked my ass like every year. 'Cause we used to do a March Madness bracket for the radio show here in Phoenix. And I sucked at it completely, and Henley would always go and beat me. And there was one time where I think Henley won the damn thing completely when she was like 4 or 5 years old and crushed us all.
That was when she picked colors.
Yeah.
I was going to say, was it colors or mascots?
The year before, she picked mascots, and she had
still kicked every
Stephen F. Austin, purple. Stephen F. Austin, Nacogdoches, Texas. The Lumberjacks winning it all at the 14 seed.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, I still get shit to this day for that. So congratulations, Henley, for kicking my ass at brackets for the last 11 years of your life.
So maybe that's the idea is we all want to beat Henley.
Okay.
Right?
But hold on. Fast forward to where she is now. She's so much deeper into motorsports. She knows these drivers now. This might be a little tough. A lot tough, actually, to beat Henley. She's not just going with colors or sponsors or numbers. She's going with what she knows, and she knows a lot. This is going to be
she takes Cole. She takes these brackets seriously, and what you want. Is she listening right now, or is she with her tutoring?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know.
What she's
probably listening.
When you become a father of a child, you want your child to be happy as long as possible. And when it comes to bracketology, you want your daughter or your son, your young son or young daughter, to go deep into the bracket, because once they start to lose, they're done. They're out. They don't want to pay attention to it. Everybody sucks. They don't want to watch a damn game. So we want Henley to go deep into the bracket.
Maybe we should win the $1 million.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Is it? You have to nail it, right?
I think
is that
so,
what it
yeah.
is? You have to nail it.
Mm-hmm.
$1 million.
You have to nail it, but then also be selected before nailing it, right? Or of the people that get it all right, who knows if they'll be
Well,
a few.
that tiebreaker was the margin of victory at Indy.
Right.
Which mine was like, I think 2 seconds or close to it, something like that.
Yeah, it's complete a perfect bracket and win $1 million.
Got it.
What are the odds? Because they are in the rules.
Oh,
jeez.
There's odds in the rules?
What are the odds of completing a bracket? No, not odds to win.
Perfect
Sorry,
bracket.
there, freaking
Perfect bracket.
gambleaholic. What are the odds? No, what are the odds to have a perfect bracket? It's 1 out of 1 trillion to have a perfect, whatever. God damn.
Well, nobody's done it with basketball. Let's see if racing can get it done.
We could talk any racing or anything in NASCAR.
We just did. We talked brackets.
All right.
We can't, yeah, there's one more little story I got for you.
Oh, I do want to. Okay, are we done with NASCAR?
No, I got one more NASCAR thing to throw at you,
okay,
just for shits and giggles here, which it was released today that the driver ambassador program, which is the first year this is happening, where drivers get points. They have an app, and they go and they self-submit every appearance they make. And NASCAR started doing this as part of a drive to, get their drivers out there and promote the sport. And they put in a little initiative, which is you get $1 million if you are atop this particular standings. NASCAR redirected some of its $1.1 billion media rights revenue towards this, and we have official standings.
Yes.
According to Sports Business Journal. Let me go backwards from 10 to 1 here. Okay.
Don't say number 1.
Chase Briscoe 10, Austin Dillon 9, Kyle Busch 8, William Byron 7, Chase Elliott number 6, your most popular driver, doesn't want to do this. Daniel Suarez number 5.
Okay.
But he probably got so much from the Mexico stuff. Number 4, Ross Chastain. Number 3, Ryan Blaney. Number 2, Kyle Larson. And number 1 is...
Who's laughing now?
There, that's Joey Logano. He came in number 1, so he gets the $1 million.
But hold on, we're just at the half season mark.
Yes.
So don't they have another?
Yes.
They
another,
reset. Okay.
Another $1 million is up for grabs at the end of the year. Mm-hmm.
Go through those top 10 again, and let's see how many we've had on in the last 6 months.
Chase Briscoe.
Hold on. Before you do that, though, Joey in Phoenix this year, we talked about this money bonus, and we looked and we said, "Hey, does this count? This interview?" He goes, "I think it does."
Yep.
So, yes, go ahead though.
Chase Briscoe. I don't think so. Not this year.
No.
Okay.
Austin Dillon.
Nope.
Has not been on in a while. Kyle Busch, obviously, multiple times. William Boring, has he been on this year?
You did get him in Daytona, didn't you?
No.
I mean, it was part of the media day. But
Okay, if it's part of the structured media stuff, that does not count.
Nope.
Okay.
Chase Elliott, no.
No way.
Has not been on with us.
When did he win Texas? That was last year.
That was last year, so that doesn't count. Daniel Suarez, he was on in with us in Phoenix. Ross Chastain has not come on the show yet this year. Ryan Blaney has.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, we did do Ryan Blaney. Oh yeah, we did. Okay. Kyle Larson has been on multiple times.
Yep.
And of course, Joey Logano's been on with us.
Oh, wow. Who's laughing now?
Nice.
Can we get that? It's too bad he has that laugh in the competitor's freaking oil suit.
We can fuzz it out.
Couldn't he have done it in?
Hunt Brothers Pizza.
Hey,
Yeah.
right.
Hey, yo.
AI can change it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the next technology thing you need
Right.
to embrace, Kenny.
We're not going to get into the whole where NASCAR is wanting the Cup teams to show their books. We don't need to get into that, do we?
All that stuff just bores me to
The
death.
lawsuit is getting annoying.
Stupid.
Yeah.
I think that 2311 and FRM have literally no chance. It's just like, why even keep talking about it? Why keep going back to it?
I feel like the chances are going away. I thought they had a compelling case this time last year, but I do feel like it's slowly dying. Yeah.
Shame. Hopefully,
It is.
MJ doesn't get pissed off and pull out like Pitbull did, because that'd be not good.
Yep.
Yeah, does anyone know what happened with that?
With Pitbull?
Yeah.
The full true story? No.
My conspiracy theory, since we talked conspiracies last week or Sunday, I guess, is that maybe he got word that Daniel Suarez wouldn't be back next year, and he just was like, you know what, I'm out.
Doesn't want to be a part of that. Right.
Right.
He doesn't want to be a part of that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my conspiracy.
Right. Freak Nation, I'm going to show you something that you'll see the full piece come Sunday night for our 25th anniversary. Be sure you're here at 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, right here on our YouTube page, Facebook Live, listening to us on the Freak Radio Network, or Monday on Racer Network, 12 p.m. Eastern and Pacific, where you're going to see a plethora of individuals, superstars in music and motorsports that roll through the Freak Nation as we celebrate 25 years. And this is one of the many highlights that you will see Sunday night.
I met Priscilla Presley, highlight of my career. Never met Elvis, but always been a big fan of Elvis and named my old hot rod hound dog. And she had a big old guitar down the side of her.
Going down the track about 1,000 feet, you say you saw Elvis.
I did. I'm still swearing to it. They wrote a book about it, a picture book. Born in Vietnam. Always wanted to do that. Don't be bleeping me out today. I give you real here. So don't be bleeping the man. No, I just stood outside of Wendy's in a dress. Yeah, it was my sponsor.
In a dress?
The girl didn't show up to do the Wendy's, and the guy said it paid $75, and I said, I'll take the job. Brilliant. Little red curls there, and
Is there a photo with that?
little Wendy's dress. You're the joke about, do you know why the girls in San Francisco quit wearing skirts? Can't tell you. It was a good joke, and then I was thinking, maybe that ain't funny. I shouldn't say it because I'm joking. You can't say that word. Earnhardt did it and dropped out of the points.
What if NHRA fined you money for
Wait,
that?
They already wrote me the check. And we keep it clean. Oh, I don't swear around my children.
I don't believe that one.
If you don't say something nice about me, this boot, you're going to be wearing it.
Forsey in a pink scarf?
Still have it. I was freezing my tail end off, and I just happened to run across this scarf for £2, and I bought it. £2, that's money in England. Nobody's going to live forever. Statman, he might. I won a race. Hey, I've been winning races for the last 100 years. The whole body ain't doing okay. This whole thing was smoke and mirrors, and I don't know how I got here. I'm going on 100. I already told you that. Tony Stewart and Caps ran off with him. Okay, what'd you ask? We run around this place, we drink beer out of that tractor, and then we just drive it around like we know what we're doing. Hit my head on a roll cage.
What about when your wife went to labor? You got 3 girls up there. You think of labor, bro.
Where'd the boys go? Never popped any boys out. It's water in Yorba Linda. Now, but women do give labor, and they do a lot of work. And look what they end up with, something like you and me. For the first time, I picked up my phone and I said, THANKYOU. And I pushed the little deal. My wife showed me how to do it. Beep. And then I said, you're all making fun of me, aren't you? Because I don't know how to run this phone. The only people I know in Yorba Linda next to my team is the lady at the donut shop and the guy at the laundry.
Okay.
There's about 4 more minutes of that, John Force.
That's peak Speed Freaks right there.
Get it? Did you see what you did?
I'm on a roll today. I had my espresso. I had some cold brew.
So you had the millennials Adderall.
I actually
had espresso and cold brew. That's actually crazy.
I've always wanted to try that because I feel like that helped me a lot in the writing department. But yeah,
it does.
Maybe try
I'll never know.
That was ChatGPT before ChatGPT. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Richie, you saw yourself a little old movie recently.
I did.
Right?
Yeah, we get to go to. Let's come with me to At the Movies with Richard C. Suave.
Yes.
Yeah. I can do my 2 thumbs up, Siskel and Ebert style. But yeah, so Formula One, the movie, F1, the movie is out on Friday. But I was lucky enough to go to a screening a little bit early because I know people in the know. And I bought myself a ticket, went to the theater in IMAX. It was completely packed. So much so that there were about 6 dozen people in line getting their silly popcorn before the movie. Mostly everybody was wearing Formula One merch, which was cool. So I saw some McLaren, saw some Mercedes, some Lewis, some Red Bull. It was like every team was represented except for Aston Martin because they're terrible. And it was, and the movie is it's interesting.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Richie with a brilliant
Stop
review.
it. We're not doing 5 seconds today.
No.
Go, Richie, go.
Yeah, so here's the thing. This movie is not meant for Formula One fans, okay? Because I will tell you, and I tried my best to turn my brain off for this movie, because going in, I was like, I know the story in this movie is going to be dog shit, okay? I know I'm not going to see this movie because the story is going to be good or interesting. I'm going to this movie because I want to feel what it's like to drive an F1 car. And they nailed that. They nailed the racing scenes in this movie are awesome in terms of the way they were shot, the way they were edited is great. The music is cool. You feel like you're in a race car, but after that, you're running to a movie which is like every 5 minutes, I was like, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. As a Formula One fan, you're watching this movie and you go, this is the most unrealistic trash you ever seen in your life.
That reminds me of our post-driven reviews. Oh boy.
Yeah. So I had to turn my brain off so much in this movie, starting from the fact that Brad Pitt is driving a Formula One car and he's in his 60s.
Right. Yeah, that's a little odd.
From then on, you're like, okay, this is not going the way it's supposed to go. But yeah, so it's like the realism just isn't quite there. A lot of the strategy isn't there. The story isn't. It doesn't make any sense. But
it doesn't make any sense?
It really, no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Because I don't want to spoil the movie, but Brad Pitt jumps into this car. They are the worst car in the grid. They even described this car as a shitbox multiple times.
Did Gene Haas have a place in this movie?
He did not show up. No, but
do you get my point?
Shitbox?
Yeah.
Okay, get it.
Jesus, man, I gotta spell it out for you.
So was there enough racing to where you would recommend?
I wish there was more.
Okay, that sucks.
I wish there was more. I wish there was a lot more because it was the best part of the movie. So yeah, if you are a Formula One fan, just turn your brain off. Turn your brain off, and you will enjoy the heck out of it. I still give it 4 stars out of 5. It's still an entertaining summer blockbuster movie. If you turn your brain off, you'll have a lot of fun. But if you think about it too much, you're gonna be like, "What? This was terrible." So. Go see it, especially if you're not big into Formula One as I am. You will enjoy the movie.
Was the love scene good? Was the love story?
Oh, don't
good?
even get me started on that.
Really?
Oh, no, really bad.
Please, I wish they would have cut it completely. Yeah.
Oh.
So it contributes nothing to the plot.
Absolutely not. No. Because here's the thing. It's.
Come on.
Oh, it's in the trailer.
It's in the trailer. Yeah.
It's in the trailer. So Brad Pitt's character has a romantic storyline with his lead engineer.
Oh.
Come on. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
It's so stupid.
Is it pretty much a piss poor storyline against women in motorsports?
A little bit.
Oh wow. Wow.
Is it PG-13?
Okay.
It is
No way.
PG-13. Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
There's
I
no
thought it was
boobies.
R.
There's no boobies.
No, there's
So
no.
Henley could see it?
Henley can see it, and she'll love it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
She liked Turbo, so yeah, she will.
Turbo. Wait, I gotta ask. 'Cause
Yeah.
I saw your Letterboxd review.
Uh-huh.
How was the acting in this movie?
Oh, dude. Okay, so Gunther Steiner shows up in this movie and gives the best cameo in the history of cinema. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
He was my favorite part of the movie. Oh, and
Okay, that's worth it.
Oh, and so does Roscoe Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton's dog shows up, and he's adorable.
No way. I'm sold. That sold me.
Explain to the Freak Nation who Gunther is.
Gunther Steiner is the former team principal of Haas, and he shows up in the movie, and he's incredible.
Yeah, he needs his own podcast.
He does.
Right.
He does. He shows up on one of the podcasts as a guest every week, and he's great. I miss him on the Pit Box. I miss him in Formula One. He's incredible. But anyway, that's my movie review. Go see it, everybody. Comes out on Friday.
Freak Nation, Sunday night, don't miss it. 7 o'clock Pacific, 10 o'clock Eastern on YouTube, Facebook Live, Freak Radio Network. Then, of course, if you missed that, man, go to Racer Network Monday, noon Eastern and Pacific. Anything else, anybody? We'll get the hell out of here.
I think, yeah, we got a birthday to celebrate. We got 25 years to celebrate. We have beers, we have Dos Equis, and we have a chocolate cake. Let's go.
I'm going to freaking South Padre without you happy bastards.
Well, that's fine, but tonight we have other things to tackle.
I want a slice of chocolate cake.
Yeah.